What's going on, y'all? It is me, Bria Janelle, CEO and founder of Her Shot Golf. And a lot of people have been asking me, Bria, what is Her Shot? Well, this is a great opportunity to explain it. Her Shot is a golf program that is making golf more inclusive and representative for young women of color.
Hey everybody, I'm Carly Bryans. I am the foundation manager for the Georgia section of the PGA. And what that really means is I get to fundraise and run operations for all of our foundation tournaments and programs. So our three pillars are youth, military, and inclusion. And we run a ton of different programs and fundraiser tournaments throughout the year to both help out those populations and bring them access to the game of golf, as well as fundraise for scholarships and different things like that to get people, again, out on the golf course. So my role in the Her Shot program is to make sure that we have the golf side of things lined up for the girls. So I am in charge of making sure we have instructors who are all PGA and LPGA certified professionals, which really sets the program apart in terms of that high quality of instruction. And then I have been responsible kind of on the financial side of things, making sure we have some sweet goodies for all the girls. Y'all are gonna love your gift bags. You guys are gonna be swagged out, a lot of good kits out there. And yeah, just in general, working with Bria's team to help them understand the golf side of things, because the Bria Janelle Foundation has done a lot of fantastic work in the basketball space and in other sports spaces, and this is their first time kind of jumping into golf. So we're happy to kind of reach out a helping hand as it comes to working with PGA professionals and golf facilities.
My name is Gina Cunningham. I serve as the Events and Operations Manager for the Bria Janelle Foundation. And I'm also currently the Program Director for the Her Shot Golf Program.
My name is Scott Geary. I'm the CEO of the Georgia section of the PGA of America. We're one of 41 sections across the country. We're fortunate that we just have Georgia state lines, so we represent every club golf professional and golf facility here in Georgia. We also run a foundation called PGA Reach Georgia, where we aim to help youth, veterans, and then work on inclusion initiatives.
So with the Her Shot program, each session, we split the session between the girls learning the game of golf. So we pair them with a group of PGA and LPGA certified golf pros to teach them the game and the fundamentals of golf. And then the other part of it is we take the girls in the classroom and we go over some key life skills that they learn through the game. We do certain activities to implement that fun factor. And then we also teach them the art of storytelling, because this is a new journey for the girls. So we want to teach them how to tell their story as they're learning something new.
I've been able to attend some prestigious golf tournaments, and when I looked around, I didn't really see anyone that looked like me, right? I have a beautiful story of, being able to have a grandfather who was the first African American to become a green jacket at Augusta National. So for me, my introduction to golf was at Augusta National. And as I got older, I started to realize, there weren't a lot of young girls that looked like me that were out there. And so I wanted young girls to experience the same thing that I've had an opportunity to experience growing up. But when I look at the numbers and the statistics, when you look at girls, women in the United States that play golf, 24% of women play golf. Of that 24%, 5% are women of color. When you look at 6 to 17, less than 2% are women of color that play golf. And when you look at college scholarships, less than 1% of women of color receive college scholarships or work in this space.
When I walk on a golf course, sometimes I even feel a little uncomfortable, like maybe I don't belong there, like maybe I don't know who to talk to or what to do. And I hate that feeling, and I don't want anybody to feel that way. So my goal, with Her Shot and with the foundation itself is, we want to make golf more accessible, and it's important that anyone, no matter what your age, what your gender, what your race is, that when you walk on a golf course, you feel comfortable and you feel confident so that you can enjoy the game and get out of the game of golf whatever's right there correct for you on your path, on your journey where you're at in life. So I think Her Shot is really important to PGA Reach Georgia because we've never done an inclusion program like this before, and I think that it has huge potential to take off.
Hi, I'm Michelle Townsend. I am the Director of Communications for Her Shot Golf, and pretty much I'm that point of contact, the person that stays in touch. I'm pretty much, I guess, Bria's assistant, if you will, so not only staying in touch with the parents, but just staying up to date with what's going on in the organization and letting people know what's going on, because another thing that I do as well as, being the director, but looking for those sponsors and partnerships for us. So it just overwhelms me to see her, and I'm just proud of her. I mean, I'm proud, and I can't think of any other words but to say that I'm extremely, extremely proud of her and her #1 cheerleader.
My way of measuring the success of this program was, one, making sure that everything behind the scenes was in place. Everybody was in place and on time as far as our team. The second part of that was making sure that this program was equally impactful and entertaining. Week after week, the girls came with even more energy. The girls that showed up initially shy, they came out of their shell. That let me know that we were on to something and we were on the right track.
Measuring the success of the program, again, it's just them coming back, constantly seeing the girls week in and week out. The most beautiful thing that I got a chance to witness is, an idea that I've been ideating for the past 2 years come to life, and everyone around me take it on as if it's their child. But not only that, physically, we went from no children to 25 children, right? And just seeing the loving and the nurturing that had come from that, to me, that measures the success of the program. Not only that, the continuation, but then just being able to introduce young women, like I said, to something that they've never been exposed to before.
Yeah, I think it's no secret that golf is very much a male-dominated sport. So we have 850 PGA professionals in the state of Georgia. Only 41 of them are women, and there is very few of them that are women of color. So when you talk about representation, you want to be, speaking to someone that you look up to in an industry, and if a woman of color or a girl of color is out there right now, they're trying to look for, hey, who's out there that looks like me? And we can't provide that, that's just honestly where we're at right now. So I think it's going to have a huge impact because, if Bria's taught me anything, it's that if you want to be someone, if you want to be her, sometimes you have to go out and create who that girl is going to be. So I'm really excited for these women to kind of take control of their own destiny and move the golf industry into a place that's more welcoming and more representative of what our world looks like.
Some of the testimonies that I've received, I've been more in touch with the parents, so I've received calls, texts. Even the day of our last session, I had individuals walk up to me and say they couldn't believe that this was a pilot program. The fact that it was done with such a spirit of excellence.
Testimonials don't lie. And when you hear parents saying, I've seen my child go from almost having a panic attack to now holding a microphone and being front and center, that speaks volume. When you hear young girls say, I have the confidence now to go out and try out for my school golf team, that's the impact. My mission over the next 5 years is to grow the game of golf from our 25 girls that entered our inaugural program to 25,000 across the country. Most importantly, I want a Her Shot Junior PGA League. Being able to introduce girls to learn golf and further their golf game and now play in a league. If just one comes out of the program, I think that's a measure of success. Not only that, but to see these girls go on to get mentored, internships, that to me is the long-term goal. To be able to work with corporate partners, companies that understand equity, inclusion, diversity, young women of color, growing a game that hasn't always been welcoming. That's my quest and my mission over the next 5 years, is to be able to do that and to grow the program.
I mean, I want there to be a girl who comes in, maybe hasn't played before, she's a little timid or nervous, and then by the end of the program, she's out there playing and she wants to play a full round of golf and she's getting her friends involved with it. That's the ultimate goal, is to create fans of golf, for life. I think down the road, years down the road, if we can create, or if we can strike a passion for one of these girls to work in the game too, and to see that there's a career pathway, I think that would be great. And just connecting our PGA golf professionals with this program. I mean, we're piloting it here in Atlanta, but I think it's got legs everywhere across the state.
So I'm looking for a partner, and we want partners that not just like, oh, let me cut a check, but no, can you provide internship opportunities for our girls when they're old enough? Can you provide mentorship opportunities? Do you see the value in growing the game of women's sports? And if the answer is yes, if you see the value of making sports more inclusive, the answer is yes, we want you. If you see the value in making sports more representative, yes, we want you. Those are the type of partners that we want. Again, make sure you tap into all social media platforms at Her Shot Golf, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn. Follow us at Her Shot Golf on all social media platforms, and we cannot wait to connect with you. And remember, it's not about taking a shot, it's about making it her shot.